can sense it.
What can you sense?
It's incredible. I can hear something here. Clearer than before.
What can you hear?
The Elex. It's alive. It doesn't matter whether it's been changed, processed, transmuted, it doesn't matter. It retains the same voice. It might change the way Elex behaves, but it remains linked together somehow.
So, what does that mean?
That all its forms must be related and that it can revert. It can return to its unrefined form.
Mana can become pure Elex?
It's conceivable, but nobody knows how to do it. Not even the Albs.
About the side effects of Elex.
Yeah?
Here, I have some mana for you.
Thank you.
Are you any closer to understanding what this means?
Closer, yes, but I need to know more to understand it. The fact Elex is alive, that it has a collective consciousness is one thing, but we need to know what it wants. I want to know if we're changing it, or it's changing us.
Hey, what? How can it be changing us?
You of all people ask me that? You know the effect it had on you as an Alb. You've seen what it's done to Magellan's animal life. We need to find some more Elex deposits. Some that have been brought back up from when the comet first hit. Let's go. I'll tell you if I sense any. Not bad.
Say, did I congratulate you yet?
For what?
For stretching your claws.
Ah, so you are...
I am.
What goods have you got?
Understood.
Teach me something.
Good.
What do you know about the chem dealing here in the Horde?
Well, take a look at this. Reinhold has sent you to investigate, has he? Before I give you my report about the suspects, I'd like to make you an offer. There's a trader here who is being troublesome. He's a cagey guy, doesn't share his business. He needs re-education. Trust me, the Horde doesn't need traders selling unregulated goods. So I want you to report back that this trader, Zigfrid, is the dealer. Say he's guilty, job done. And I'll know you've done the Horde a favor. It goes without saying I will pay you for helping out.
No, I'm not accusing Zigfrid without proof.
Proof? Well, I'm sure you'll find it. But you can save yourself a job and have Zigfrid sent for re-education. I hope to hear you've done the right thing and accused him. And I'll make sure you're thanked for that noble choice. Here's the report I've compiled. This is as far as I got with my personal investigation. I think reading that will show you the wisdom of simply reporting Zigfrid now. Good luck.
You did well. The clerics think they were blessed by their god. What sort of a god would make you live here?
He wouldn't have been punished for that in the past, but his mistake, and now he's in real trouble.
How long have you been in charge of the refectory?
I was assigned here when the last food technician sent a dozen men to the infirmary. It wasn't my first choice, but the job came with a promotion, a safe posting, and a complete absence of rippers.
Do you feed everyone here in the Horde?
Yes, with help from others and our technology. It was join a faction and stay alive. So, glory to Kalan. Yes, there are some issues. Some of our order are a bit strict to the point of being an asshole, and the food sucks, but at least we're not murderous outlaws.
Oh, why is the food so bad?
Ignadon's rocky soil isn't the best for growing things. So, we have to supplement with manufactured substitutes. Nutritionally balanced, designed for body and a balanced metabolism. They sort of forgot the flavor.
I can give you some food for my supplies.
I take that offer of help. But you're right. Maybe supplementing our supplies is a good idea. I know some people on the outside who haven't joined the faction. They could trade with us. Yeah, that would help them and us.
Why haven't you started trading already?
Because I want this done diplomatically. To organize something we can keep going in the future. That means finding someone who understands the people out there as well as those in here. Do you think that's you?
Where are the people you want to trade with?
They've set up a makeshift camp southwest of Port. Find our outpost out there and go north. You'll find them there. See what they need, and if we can make this a long-term arrangement, right? That will make a real difference.
Do you have some food for me?
I'm afraid that'll cost you something. We're being taught charity must start at home right now. I hope you've got the shards on you.
Of course.
Good. It isn't a lot, but it'll have to be enough. This will give you strength.
I can negotiate the food supplies for you.
This will take tact. I don't want guns waved around. There's to be no bloodshed. But if you really want to make a difference and help us start working together, then I'm prepared to trust you. They put together survival packs with fresh meat in them. They're hunters, you see. If you could get me 20 of those packs, anything we can get to supplement what the foraging units bring in has to be a help. So talk to them and see if you can make it an ongoing arrangement.
I have the survival packs you asked for.
They gave it to you? Will they do it again? What did they want to trade?
Nothing. They gave them to me.
I hope you didn't steal them.
You needed the supplies, I got you the supplies.
We needed a trading agreement. We needed to build bridges with those people. That's what I asked you to do. Can't you see that we all need to be working together? Do you really think we're living in paradise today?
What goods have you got?
Of course.
Technology, yet they build such ugly buildings. Whatever this industrial wreck is, must change for more stone and stones. Be careful!
won't argue with that.
What can I help you with?
I want to ask you some questions about the chem trade here.
How do you know about that?
Judicator Reinhold sent me. I'm supposed to have a look at your reports from the time of the crime.
Judicator Reinhold sent you to look into this? Oh well, I suppose he knows what he's doing. Here is my report on the suspects. That's all I know.
Hey, you! I need an adjustable wrench and a set of retaining rings. And, if you are up for it, bring me a weapons-grade Elex battery, a pressurized air intake valve, and what was the last?
I'll get the things you need.
Wait a second. There is still something missing. Let me think now. Damn it, it was right here. I had it a moment ago.
Do you want my help?
Quiet. Oh, damn it, that's my line of concentration gone. You know how hard it is to get a moment's peace to think in this place? Damn it, what the hell was it that I was thinking about? I think I will have to get the tool myself. The machines we build and maintain here, they are all that will stop the owls. But, do I get the resources I need to do the job properly? Do I, hell?
What's got you so stressed?
We used to work. We used to make things and think of the future. But, now everything we do is for combat. I didn't become a mechanic for that. But, I suppose we all have to do our duty if this war is to be won.
You'd have more time for work if you stopped complaining.
Complaining? This is telling you the facts. It is my responsibility to keep things running here. We are the only ones who can really stop the owls. That takes a toll. That means everything here has to go smoothly. That means I've got to get production running at full capacity. And it means I need someone to take care of some of the day-to-day things, while I get all this working properly.
Teach me something.
It's done.
Pay me, and I'll help you.
Deal. It's not like I have time to waste. I need you to get me a set of replacement parts. With all the mechanics we've lost recently, we are chronically undermanned here. So, this list has been sitting here waiting to be sorted. If you're available, I need you to get over to my supplier and get me those parts, okay?
No problem.
Thanks. I'll see you when you get back. Good luck. We need those parts.
Where can I find your supplier?
He's a trader. He sets up business near the gate during the late evening hours.
stone and metal. If only they spent such effort healing the planet instead of ripping her flesh from her bones.
Halt. State your business. Only officially authorized personnel may enter.
How many times are you going to repeat that?
Until you understand that only authorized personnel may enter.
Forget it. I was about to go anyway.
Then don't... Palan.
Another thing. What are you studying?
Everything that brings us closer to our goal.
What does that mean?
It means passing Kalan's tests. Kalan only takes those who are pure, and so to preach his words, we must be the purest of all. And knowledge, facts, interpretation, and analysis are the purest form of all devotion. And science is the purest of all the forms of study. It brings clarity to the mind. To achieve purity of the soul, we must understand ourselves. The berserkers and the outlaws will never have the discipline for that. They live in the moment. We have committed ourselves to the future. May Kalan open the infinite skies for us all.
Do you also study the old world?
Of course. If we repeat the mistakes of our ancestors, it could lead to another catastrophe. That is one of the reasons why we only task those with the strongest wills to study. Who knows what corrupting influences these artifacts could have?
Where do you get the material to study?
It takes persistence and luck. We send out our reclamation squads to search old world ruins. First, the selected area has to be pacified. As soon as that is done, we begin salvaging the valuable pieces and bringing them here.
How can I get on a reclamation squad?
You can't. We have specialists for that work. Trust me, you wouldn't want to. Be careful what you do here.
Who are you? This is authorized personnel only. You need to...
Quit sneaking around.
There's nothing for you here.
What are you doing here? What are you? Quit sneaking around. Quit sneaking around. Don't try anything. Quit sneaking around. What are you looking for here? Don't try anything. What? Hey, you weren't... You...
Quit sneaking around. I can see you, idiot. I will notice if anything goes missing, all right?
What are you doing here?
Got it. Got it.
Quit sneaking around. Don't try anything.
Dick, what are you doing lingering around here? What?
Stop sneaking around.
There's nothing for you here, so why don't you just leave? Quit sneaking around. I can see you, idiot. What are you doing here?
Got it.
Stop sneaking around. There's nothing for you here.
What are you... Hey, you...
Alt. State your bit.
How many?
Until you...
Forget.
Then...
Only those with a pure body, a focused mind.
What is it you want?
I need to ask you some questions about the chem dealing.
So, Reinhold's brought in some more help. I've already written the report as ordered, but remind me, who are the chief suspects?
Zigfrid, Hagen, and Oswald.
That's exactly who I wrote up in my report. All that I know is there. Maybe it will help.
Thanks. About the chem dealers here in the Horde.
Yes?
About?
Yes?
I think I know who the chem dealer is.
Well, please tell me who you think is responsible.
It must have been Zigfrid who made that deal.
This is a serious accusation you are making. I hope you understand the consequences of this accusation for him and for you. Thank you for your work. I will investigate this further. If he is really the suspect, then he will receive a just punishment, and you shall receive the promised reward when that happens.
I advise you to step carefully.
Hello? Is someone there?
Who's sneaking around over here?
Hello? Is someone there?
What? Who's there?
If you're here to train with me, then forget it. If I see you running around with an holstered weapon, you're going to get a very painful weapons safety lesson. You have to earn the right to train here, Initiate.
I know how to defend myself.
So you say. But I'll bet as soon as you see an Alb Raider flying over your head, you'll crawl into a hole like everyone else.
Will that be the Mark 7 or the 8 with the reswept intakes? Because hiding won't work for those things. You're best dodging the attack runs, then aiming for the lateral vents.
Are you trying to tell me you could evade their target tracking systems?
Better by running than hiding in a hole.
No, no way. You'll shove your face in the dirt as soon as one turns up. But maybe someday I'll pick your brains about what you know. Until then, keep training.
How is the fight going against the Alps?
Badly. We've just lost a lot of good men out there. We only have Judicator Ulbrich's war strategy to thank for the fact that Port hasn't been overrun by our enemies.
How can I train here?
I only train acolytes and above. And even then, I choose who I train. You must want to commit. You must want to understand the art of combat, not just the brutality of it.
So, you're a combat instructor.
I am Paladin Hagen, and I teach more than combat. I teach the art of fighting. Body, mind, and spirit combining into the finest fighting force. Only the purest, strongest, and smartest can train with me. You see, there's been war on this planet ever since that damn comet came down, bringing Elex with it, and we are the only ones who can end it.
You said you are a paladin?
Correct. Only a paladin is allowed to wear armor like mine. But we paladins aren't just warriors for Kalan with special abilities. But we're also researchers, searching for new uses for Elex.
How can I become a paladin?
Oh, wait. You are being serious?
Yes.
Well, first you have to go to Judicator Reinhold and prove that you are worthy of joining the clerics. If Judicator Reinhold accepts that you have the right abilities, then you'll be permitted the honor of becoming an acolyte. That is the true beginning to your journey. Acolytes may become legates, if they have enough training and they earn the honor. And it is only legates who have the right to be promoted to become a paladin. If you truly wish to succeed, you'll need to focus on achievement at every level. Without that, you will never advance.
How can I earn something for myself around here?
You take the next step of the journey and show your commitment. The Horde suffered an attack by mutants about a week ago. They came from the north or northeast, and the survivors returned that way. The men I sent after those survivors haven't returned. If you find out where the mutants are coming from, there will be a fair payment waiting here for you.
I'll kill those mutants.
I'll give you the coordinates I sent my men to. See if you can find out what is bringing those mutants so close to the Horde. Then kill them and return to me. You're dismissed.
What goods have you got?
Okay.
I was hoping I would find you here one day. I couldn't really talk to you in Goliath. Everything moved so quickly. Here, please take this as thanks for your help getting me out of Eden.
Were there any problems during your escape?
I'm still breathing, but only just. As you surely remember, Rika, the wife of the warlord, assigned me to a group that was transporting a seedling. I got a good way from the fort, traveling disguised as a cultivator.
So what happened?
Well, the armor is one thing, but eventually they asked me questions about my job. After all, those berserkers had nothing else but that damn vegetable.
And were you found out?
Yes, I could see their suspicions growing, so I used the next chance I got to get away. When we were ambushed by a mulch, I fled. Luckily, I ran straight into the hands of a cleric patrol. From then, it was child's play to get back to Hort from there.
That's all I need to know.
Right. Well, thank you for everything. I will never forget this.
So, you're here to report for initiation.
Initiation?
Instruction, education, a preparation for readiness. My name is Ditrich, and it is my job to ready all new initiates for the trials that will face them. But before you ask any more questions, let's get one thing clear. All the free people need to be properly trained if we want to survive what's coming. Those Albs want to destroy us all. I won't accept a lack of discipline. I expect loyalty, hard work, application, and results.
What, do you think I'd still be alive if I didn't know that already?
A lot of people say that. And yet, here are the factions at war with each other instead of clearing the wreckage of the old world to build the new.
So you don't want the war?
What sane person wants a war? But, as we've got one, so it's come down to who wins it. And I want our leaders to be the ones who rebuild this world. If you want to progress, then that's what I need to see. That's what Kalan expects. It is what you should demand of yourself.
If the training's so strict, how come you're just sitting around?
I do so every day, and my tasks aren't easy. I take care of internal matters and coordinate training. And I get into the field when I can. You have to stay sharp to provide the best training, and to understand our enemy. If we are to work with the free people, if the clerics are to save the free people from the Alps, this is what we must do.
What do you want me to do?
Someone has been undermining the training program we have here. Some of the initiates have been caught taking chems. I mean, it's a crazy thing to do, but some people do it to gain an edge, but end up becoming addicts. Look at the Alps. I need to find who is bringing this poison in and selling it to our initiates. You don't have something to do with it, do you?
Without proof, you should keep accusations like that to yourself.
I wanted to test your reaction. You'd be tied up and neck-deep in jackal shit by now if I really thought you were behind it. Remember that, if you get tempted in the future. But whoever it is, I want these bastards dealt with.
I have already found the chem dealers for Reinhold.
That's good to hear. But we're talking about a different set of criminals. I want you to track them down wherever they are. In the Hort or beyond. Are you with me?
About the Elex smuggling. Why do you trust me with this?
You weren't here when all this started, so you can't be part of it. But this isn't just blind trust and hope. I'll be watching you and making sure you stick to the task.
I will find the criminals behind this.
Good. My information says that the Elex is coming from somewhere to the south. There's a recon post there, in the ruins of an old fort. Start there, and turn everything upside down if you have to. If our people don't cooperate, show them this warrant. And tell them I want answers. That will be all. Dismissed.
Blueprints done. Research documents, assignments complete. Looks like I've completed all my assignments. Perhaps they have more back in their hideout.
Take a job from the crate, then bring the requested item to the drop box. For the honor of the claws. The claw be my guide. We'll talk later.
The supplies you brought us from Goliath will help us greatly. Thank you.
I have some goods to sell.
Ah,
Take a job from the...
What's up?
I'm here to pick up a delivery.
Oh yeah? Or are you telling me? Because I have no idea who you are.
Godard sent me.
Godard? Who's that? Oh. Wait. He's the guy working his ass off for a few dumbass robots. Okay, we can make a trade. What is it you want from me?
He needs some replacement parts.
Replacement parts? Oh yeah. I remember. Those special, particular replacement parts. Yeah, of course I have them on me. Packed well and top quality, as always. But now I have a question. Can you pay for these replacement parts?
Do you think I'd be here otherwise?
Well, you know, some people forget that important part of the trade.
Here are the shards for Godard's delivery.
And? The rest?
The rest?
The rest that came about because of increased demand. Double what you've given me, to be exact. Do you need a lesson about supply and demand, or are you gonna pay what's needed?
Here, take the shards.
There, you see? I knew we could come to an agreement. And you can be sure those replacement parts won't let you down. They're top quality. Your buyer will be very happy.
Let's do some business.
Listen, if you can pay, we can trade. That's the way these things work.
Let's do this! on me! Look out!
All the mechs taken care of, thank goodness. I was sent out here to repair them or bring their AI chips back to the Hort. I'd better go and report Leopold's death to Anna at the Hort. We only came out here on a repair job, and now he's dead. Thank you for your help.
love to fly just once to see the world as if through the eyes of a bird. I'm sure it would change how I view our world.
Fight together.
Too easy.
Look out!
visual. No reaction to our radio signals. Over.
Keep after it. We're getting buzz across on all our borders. We're going to be busy, Alpha 7. Over.
I've got a lock. They're engaging. Over.
Take left, and engage. We have another incoming.
Permission to engage. You are clear. You are clear.
So, you told Reinhold who you suspect is dealing chems?
Yes.
Very good. I'm sure Zigfrid will have learned he shouldn't mess with my business. But with one dealer put away, I'm sure Reinhold will find someone else's dealing, but that investigation will have to wait. It will be a lesson to Zigfrid. Thanks a lot for your help. Here's the payment as promised. It was nice doing business with you.
What goods have you got?
Understood.
I found out where the mutants are coming from.
So, make your report.
The mutants are coming from the northeast, as you said. They're concentrated by an Elex deposit not that far from the Horde. Your men there are dead.
That is what I feared. I will make preparations to send another unit. We have to finish those creatures before they attack again. Ah, I almost forgot. Your payment. Attention! Elex deposit has been discovered. This is where the mutants are massing to attack the Horde. I want you to leave immediately and secure it. Kill any mutants in all albs you find. Secure that deposit so we can exploit it ourselves. Understood?
Yes, sir.
You're dismissed.
I got this crate from your supplier.
You came through. If this delivery is all present and correct, it means I can finally catch up with my backlist of repairs.
I thought you wouldn't take deliveries from an outlaw.
I got the blessing for it from the powers that be. The ends justify the means in times of emergency.
You're lying. What's really in this crate?
I told you, replacement parts.
Now try telling me the truth. Or do you want me to report this?
Okay. There's a shipment of stims in there. Before you start judging me, they're the only way I get this job done.
Aren't stims illegal here?
That's exactly why nobody can know about this. Look, I'm getting the job done, and this is how I'm getting it done. So what does it matter?
Is that everything?
Well, you still need pay. And I added a bit more. Just keep those stims secret, okay? Here.
Teach me. Teach me.
Must be hundreds of years old. You think they'd have learned by now?
Got it. I'm in.
Always when I'm sleeping.
I inspected your storage trunk.
Congratulations. Then you can inform the Horde that my laundry is in order.
You know exactly what I found in the trunk. Why would a cleric have a set of outlaws' clothing?
Part of our job here is reconnaissance. And sometimes a disguise comes in handy. Can you understand that?
I'll let the clerics and the Horde decide that.
That's all you want? Yes, I'm an outlaw, but I'm not an idiot. Look, all I'm doing is dealing a few chems. Nobody gets hurt. The clerics want this stuff. And if you let me keep going, I will give you 1/10 of my earnings.
Do you really want to associate yourself with a chem dealer?
Risk? Who's at risk? No one has yet come close to catching me, until now.
And risk yourself in the Horde?
And what am I supposed to tell Ditrich? He sent me here for answers.
Tell him everything is fine here. There is nothing to report. The chems must be coming from somewhere else. Simple. So, can I count on you? Think about it. It's worth it.
Okay.
Good. Now, we just have to get the people. Give them the clothes you found in my trunk and tell them you took the dealer down. If the dealer's dead, they should stop looking, right?
Wait, what?
Faith? Nothing. Just...
About the Elex smuggling. The chem smuggling is over.
And so, who was behind this?
Yes, I took care of them.
You did? And
These are his clothes. Thanks. I inspected your storage trunk.
Congratulations.
You know exactly why would a...
Part of our job. That, yeah, look.
And we're not making any...
Just like that? No chance. I'll get you.
Getting drunk. That's where he'll be.
It's amazing that it's still here.
Sir, I'm here to report for Acolyte training.
And your weapon? Is the barrel clean, or does it misfire?
Misfires, but... well, oh, crap. I didn't think I'd forgotten anything. Here, this is for you. The lesson was worth it.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you stationed in the Horde?
Fieldcraft training, sir. Learn from action. Action builds experience. We face challenges from the unfaithful, both Reavers and Kalan's lesser creatures. Truth is, it's fucking dangerous out here. The Reavers are bad enough, but these chimeras?
Tell me where these creatures are, and I'll kill them.
Really? Is this a test? Am I supposed to take care of them? Or is he doing it what Kalan wants? Or did Kalan send you to save me? I've read the scriptures, but they don't always make complete sense. I'm up next for patrol duty, and those things killed the last 2 acolytes, so... if this is a gift, or it's a test that Kalan has sent me, then you should come with me to help kill these creatures. We should work together on this.
Where were the other acolytes killed?
East of our training facility, at the foot of the mountain. We buried their remains there, so if you find 2 graves, you're in the right area. But be careful. Those things will be nearby.
That was great.
I have a search warrant here, from the Hort.
Yes, but what does that mean? What exactly do you expect? Do you think I'm just gonna pull my pants down and let you search me? And you can wipe your ass with that warrant. I might not have anything to hide, but that doesn't mean you can push me around. So go ahead, the sooner you're done, the sooner you can leave me alone.
I will kill the chimeras.
Well, Kalan wishes it, so I have to follow Kalan's will. After all, we're short of men, aren't we? So not getting myself killed is an act of faith. Our superiors can't argue with that.
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
Why are you waking me up?
I delivered your report to Balder.
You have my thanks. Hopefully now they'll understand what's happening with the outlaws, and that we need help. Kalan's thanks are one thing, but I know Elex speaks for him too.
I'm here on official business. I need to question your men.
Excuse me? What is this order? What is this about?
I have a warrant from Ditrich. You are to cooperate with me.
Ditrich. He doesn't send me a messenger. He doesn't send supplies or reinforcements. But he will send an interrogator? But, very well. Go ahead. Search the place, if only to satisfy him. My trunk code is 4979. There. I have nothing to hide.
Karsten was an outlaw. He was smuggling Elex into the Hort from here.
He was? Not seeing that doesn't put my leadership in a good light. I didn't exactly keep an eye on him. I was just happy another man had been sent to assist. My negligence could have cost me my head. But you have saved me from that fate. Thank you. From me and from the others you have saved.
We have to do something.
We will fight together. Look out! Be careful. We will fight together.
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will now.
The chimeras are dead.
All of them? Are you sure?
All of them, for sure.
Wow. Maybe Kalan did send you. Perhaps I should believe more.
Well, well.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just...
About the Elex smuggling. The chem smuggling is over.
And so, who was behind this?
An outlaw. Karsten was behind everything. But you don't need to worry about him.
He's dead. Then Kalan has seen justice. But how was an outlaw able to do business inside the fort?
He infiltrated the outpost. People thought he was a cleric, so he was able to continue his business in secret.
Well, that's gonna take some further discussion with the legates. You can't let anyone else get in the same way. Thank you for your help. But, very well. Let's say this matter is closed. And I will tell the necessary authorities the service you've done for me.
Thanks.
I thank you. That will be all. Dismissed.
About the chem dealers here in the Hort.
Yes?
I helped Ditrich find the men behind the chem dealing.
Yes, he informed me. And we are in your debt.
A spiritual debt or a worldly one?
That isn't what I meant. But very well. Take this Elexit as thanks.
I would like to become an acolyte of the clerics.
You would. That manner with Ditrich was good work. Finding the men behind the chem dealing was the highest priority. But that aside, you've proved you are ready to act in Kalan's name. We need to add more good men into our ranks. If you are ready, I will name you an acolyte of the clerics. But remember, devoting yourself to Kalan is a life choice. You must turn your back on the other factions. So are you sure that you want to become a cleric?
No. I still need to think about this.
As you wish. But don't take too long.
With all the things new life could offer Tavar, the outlaws fight us to live here.
They say they want their freedom.
This isn't freedom. This is worse than exile.
Crazy, huh? You think it's a
Oh, this place stinks. How do they live in this filth?
Alcohol, chems, and hope would be my guess.
I'm beginning to feel tempted myself.
Got it.
Here again? Deep down, you're a scrap hound, aren't you? You just can't resist the lure of salvage.
scrap is profit. I'm here for the shards.
What the fuck do you know about profits?
I know they're easier to get with help, and I'll bet you don't care where that help comes from.
Now you think you know me? Seeing as you're here, you can make yourself useful. Just don't fuck up.
Teach me something.
It will be done.
Teach me something.
It will be done.
What do you want?
Get yourself over to the scrap digs in the west. They're holding out on some deliveries they owe me. Normally the deliveries are up to Trevor, but I haven't heard anything from him in some time. So I want you to head west, find the scrap scavengers there, and make it clear that I want those deliveries. Is that clear?
Yes, I'll get those scrap deliveries to you.
That is what I wanted to hear. That makes you my plan B. That means you're gonna go out and make it clear to my people that they can't walk over me. Even my legendary patience has its limits.
What exactly should I tell your scrap scavengers?
Tell them they're dead if they don't get those deliveries to me soon. Best to keep these things simple.
What goods have you got?
Very well.
Quit sneaking, okay?
Leave now!
Well, come on. Get those pants down.
Yeah, good.
Look,
We don't
you're being
have
told
the right
get
decision.
out of
I
here!
know you. That won't be a problem.
Leave now!
Yeah,
You are
finally
not
get it.
permitted.
Good. That's the right decision.
Why would we do that?
recording secured. That's the Elex secured. So, I acquired Mad Bob's key. Let's see what's next. There's a note in here.
Nobody fucking cares.
Luck only comes to those who help themselves.
That smells like trouble.
Good you're here.
You sure
I
you
assume
can
you
trust
got
him?
my message.
Yes.
Excellent. I wouldn't have wanted to leave you without saying goodbye.
You're leaving?
We're all leaving. You helped us gather the resources we needed to get out of here. And you're invited to come with us, of course.
What do you mean, I helped you?
All the jobs you did for us had a specific purpose. They helped us find a way over the mountains safely, so we could relocate our activities there.
So, that's why you needed the supplies from Goliath.
Yes, as provisions for the long journey.
Why do you need the Fighting Colossus blueprints?
For the same reason we wanted the cleric's research. For our protection. And we also need something to trade. If we have the capability to build mechs, then we will always be in a position to make a few shards.
Why did you need the recording from the fort?
Well, the guy in that recording is now going to guide us through the mountains. The recording gave us the leverage we needed to persuade him to help us. And as for the Elex and the weapons you acquire, well, the purpose of them should be obvious.
I will follow later.
Very well. As long as you think you can make it on your own.
I can take care of myself.
If you say so. But enough of that. I still have a few things to finalize before I go. First of which, here, take this key. I have already taken everything I need for the journey. You can take all that remains in my chest. And I will see you on the other side of the mountains. May your business go well.
You helped us a lot. Here's my key. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
I don't like the idea of leaving so many goods behind. But well, it's better if you have them. Here, take what you need from my chest.
It hurts a little to leave. I honestly thought that I would spend the rest of my life here. But then life is never a constant. Here, please take my chest key. Take what you will from what is left.
Teach me.
stop saying things like that, will you?
You just talk too much.
I don't have to listen to you.
No, she can't do that. Can she?
You have no idea what is really going on.
Everyone seems to have an answer to this war, but I haven't noticed it ending.
The elves keep going like this, they're bound to kill everyone.
You want to cross him? You're crazy.
With everything that's going on, you forget how beautiful it really is here. And yet, while it's dead down there, everything up here is green and vibrant. However bad things get, life gives us signs of hope.
It's just the effects of Elex.
No, there's Elex down there. The converter proves that. The life up here grows because of something else. I can feel it. There's something here that's changed this land. Part of the building.
I'll save you the trouble of looking around. This place has already been picked clean, so don't waste your time here. You'll do better elsewhere.
And what did you find?
A few bits of scrap, a few shards. Nothing worth the time I've spent. I got lucky because someone had stashed their finds over there, so at least I got some reward. Here, take some water. You might as well not go home completely empty-handed. And don't worry, it's clean. Any animal that tries to piss in the well here ends up fried. Right, enough with the talk. I need to feed my mutt.
When are you moving on?
Ah, that can wait. My boots are rubbing. I could use a little break.
How did you train that jackal?
I didn't. Someone else did. When I found him, he was chewing on a sword. Either his owner had abandoned him, or had been killed. In any case, he's harmless. Not like the other beasts around here. That's why I decided to take him with me. Big daft oaf that he is.
Do you have anything to sell?
Sell? No. I'm no good as a trader. I tried it once, but in the end, just brought me trouble. Guys who couldn't pay. Guys who bargained over every last shard. I don't want to deal with that sort of shit.
So there's nothing you want to trade?
Well, if you can get some raw meat, I'll trade you something. Snuffles over there could do with something better to eat than old shoe soles.
Sure. I'll get you some meat.
Okay. A half-dozen cuts should be enough.
I got the meat you wanted.
And still fresh. Great. Here. Some shards from my emergency stash. Sorry about the smell. I keep them in my boots. Still, should keep them safe from thieves. And Snuffles there will appreciate the meal.
You again? What a lucky coincidence. I was just thinking that. Thanks to you, I made the deal of my life. I was able to get more shards than I thought was possible. The new guy we're supplying, he's going to guarantee we earn what we need to. Thank you. You've saved lives.
People in the fort are expecting your scrap deliveries to start again.
Yeah? And? Fuck the fort. The guys there can kiss my ass.
You don't have a choice. I'd think again.
Yeah? Why should I?
If you don't send a delivery, the fort will send a group of enforcers to make sure they get what they want.
Damn it! 1 minute you're swimming in shards, the next you're standing in shit. Let me think. Okay, there's a small group of clerics who want my scrap, right? They're close by, probably watching us right now. Now, if they were to accidentally meet their maker, well, then we'd be able to start delivering scrap to the fort again. Do you think you can sort that out for the good of all of us?
Do you want to trade?
Very well.
Hey, about what you said. Where do I find your new employer?
You'll find my employers not far from here, to the northeast. They're not the usual employers you'd find in Tavar. The fact they stand out might make them a bit jumpy if they see a new face. So be cautious when you approach them. You'll find them at the waterfall.
That's one way of thinking about it.
They are nothing but trouble.
Well, if that's what they're saying.
Not a step further. Who are you?
Does it make any difference who I say I am?
Truth has value. It buys trust. And trust can stop you getting killed by people you creep up on in the desert.
I'm not looking for a fight.
In Tavar, you don't have to look for a fight to find one. Now, tell me, what are you doing here? You don't end up out here in the desert without a purpose.
Coming into enemy territory with such a small group, that's a brave move.
A good weapon, training, and faith are all we need. Besides, we aren't seeking war, just redress. The outlaws have been raiding us in secret for years. Anything we might take now is simply balancing the equation. The Hort will put this scrap to good use, not use it to sponsor chems and debauchery like this Duke.
People at the fort have noticed the missing scrap deliveries.
Now, that is unfortunate. I thought we would have a lot longer before anyone realized what we are doing. It seems we will have to spend some more. In Tavar, you can buy a man's soul for Elex.
About your mission here.
What about it?
About your...
What?
You're going to tear down your base and leave.
I'm not leaving until I get orders. I will not betray my duty.
So, what are you gonna do now?
We will deal with the root cause of this problem. Since these scrap scavengers have become a problem, we will have to take them out of the picture. Since you're so curious, why don't you help me?
You can count on me.
Good. Then let us not waste any more time. Let us deal with these outlaws.
Do something that made sense in the end.
Come here, you!
Kalan be praised. We have what we need. Our mission has been achieved. Here, to acknowledge your contribution.
What will you do now?
I will wait for some reinforcements and then send these supplies back to the Horde. If these outlaws will not help in the fight against the Albs, then their supplies will.
Your boss won't be paying you anymore.
What are you talking about?
W. Walter. We know who your boss is, and he won't be paying you. Just be glad Elex is all you've lost.
Hey, it was just a job, okay? I was only the middleman. You've got no argument with me. If I'm not gonna get paid, then this business is over.
What goods have you got?
But of course.
What goods?
Yeah.
Code?
I would like to become an acolyte of the clerics.
Have you made a decision?
Yes, I want to become a cleric.
So be it. The clerics have stood against all those who would see our world, our civilization swept away. From the day the comet hit our planet, we have been the guardians of technology. We have preserved and developed the tools that will keep us alive. And we have done all of this in the service of Kalan. Kalan, whose wisdom guides us all. Today, we welcome a new member into our community. He was a wanderer without a home. He was an outcast and searching for purpose. But his path is clear now. He will master his new duties, firm in his faith in Kalan and with great courage. Yes, we are few, but our numbers will soon increase. Do not waver. As long as good people join with us, like this one here, there is good reason to hope. Now go and make us proud. Spread confidence and salvation. Cleric of Ignadon. Cleric of Ignadon.
What are the duties of a cleric acolyte?
As an acolyte, you are to work for the community and prove your faith to Kalan. Those who prove worth will find themselves promoted to legate. To do that, you must prove loyal and able.
Where should I begin my initiation?
Every cleric must learn the skill of suggestion. You should report to Boulder. Kalan's blessing has made him our most able suggester. You must also undertake a pilgrimage to prove your faith to Kalan. Again, Boulder can take you through what is required of you, and Martha will give you a task that will show your humble dedication to all who serve Kalan. I will offer Kalan words, so he will support you in your quest to become a true acolyte.
I believe in the just nature of...
I want to trade.
Right you are. I'll show you what you can buy at your rank.
yes. Kalan sees...
It seems you decided to become a cleric.
Well, it is good to see new believers in our ranks. I assume Judicator Reinhold sent you to me?
Yes.
Then he must have told you that every acolyte is required to learn the basics of suggestion. And I will teach you, once you are ready to learn. But first you must complete your pilgrimage. That is something required of all new initiates.
What must I do for this pilgrimage?
It is a trial of dedication. You must visit each of the 4 shrines along the path that traverses Ignadon. And at each one, you will face a test from Kalan. Once you have completed these tests, return here. Then, I and Kalan will find you worthy of the next step in your enlightenment.
Where can I find the shrines I must visit?
The shrines are found along the wayside of the old roads and paths. The first shrine is found directly outside the entrance to Hort. From there, you have to head northwest. You will find the second shrine on the right side of the road. And from there, head south to the 3rd shrine. When you have reached the 3rd of the shrines, you are almost done. You only have to head east in order to complete the circle of your pilgrimage. Good luck.
Can you train me?
I can try. What would you like to learn?
My mind is always left clear after talking to Baldur. You...
The mechs that went into Abessa pretty much killed that whole party.
Yes, I think we can do that.
Teach me something.
Oh, good.
Why even waste time thinking about it?
Can I help you?
What goods?
You were one of the free people now. You have joined a faction.
Yes, I have.
I was starting to wonder where your loyalties were. Your ambitions seem different from the free people I've encountered.
I wanted to learn the skills they can teach me.
Then it is a choice about survival, not so you can learn more about their society.
I've got to stay alive if I want to learn anything.
Yes, that is the approach I have taken too.
Then we don't have a problem?
No, no problem at all. In any case, I welcome the fact that you have decided to join us clerics.
How are you feeling?
My systems appear to be functioning correctly. I feel strong.
You didn't know that you're a machine?
No. I was aware of discrepancies in my behavior. Emotions, for instance. I don't experience them as others do. But I had observed that many people suffer from such issues. Though I do wonder if my reaction to this revelation is lacking in emotion. Or feeling something I must learn.
A real cleric would be more used to me than a machine.
I understand. You were operating on a false assumption. Of course, you're going to be uneasy, but I can assure you that any deception was not intentional on my part. I didn't know who, what I was, am. I hope I will function well. I cannot see how this revelation should impair me. On the contrary, I think being more informed should improve my capabilities.
I hope so.
Downfall until... So, you are in charge around here now?
Yes. I hope that isn't a problem.
Protect the people here, and you'll have me on your side. Put these people in danger, and we'll have a problem.
Then we won't have a problem.
All right, then. If you say so.
Kaya, a powerful berserker mage, will be happy to help defend the camp.
A mage? Well, we could use more of those around here.
Kalan offers salvation and protection for all those who give themselves to him. This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
Teach me something.
Oh, good.
The threat from the north, the curse of the Alps must be eliminated.
Well, yeah. Wow, you done the whole, you know.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
Well, now that you're one of the clerics.
Yes, I've joined a faction.
Yeah, you've gone and signed your life away to them. That's like serious shit. Well, to some people. I mean, I'm supposed to be an outlaw, but, you know.
No, I don't know.
Well, never taken it too seriously. Well, I have, I just haven't been that good at it. Well, I have, just not dedicated. You know.
No. From now on, Ray, just assume I don't know and don't ask. Okay?
So, you've joined a faction. Joining the clerics was an interesting decision, but, well, I suppose you know what you're doing.
This is nice. I'd like to spend some time here. When all this is over.
Well, what do you think? It was a real struggle to get it here. But here she is.
So, how long to repair it?
Well, this thing has just had it. I'll need a lot of time to get her working again.
Is the raider prepared to take off?
Yes, Commander. It was a last-minute order, but we have it done.
Good. I will need to leave immediately.
We had a problem with one of the thruster ports. It seems to have jammed.
Will that affect the mission?
It won't affect the handling, and someone would have to be a very good shot to hit it. Are you sure there's no time for a repair?
My orders are to leave immediately. Complete final preparations for takeoff.
Yes, Commander.
And even then, the reactor is going to be a problem. That reactor coil won't last for long, I'm afraid. But let me get it working first. I'll tell you later if I need any more parts, okay? So, I've heard you've taken over.
Correct.
Well, as long as you don't go turning into a complete asshat now you're in charge, then that'll be all right with me. Oh, and how do you want to be addressed now? Sir? Mr. Shithot Dictator, sir? Oh, Imperial Deity of the Everlasting Whoop-de-Hay, sir?
Just get the job done. You can call me whatever you want.
I'll get on with it right away then, sir. Mr. Shithot Dictator Whoop-de-Hay.
All of them. I hope they drown in their own shit.
You can't pass up that opportunity.
Commander, analyzing. Incorrect faction affiliation.
Our priorities have changed, U4. A faction offers a chance of survival and to get answers.
Survival? Analyzing. Recommend more effective equipment.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Are we going to be okay, U4?
Yes, Commander.